I have a question for you. So, who's your top 5 basketball players right now in the league in NBA?
Top 5 right now. Okay, this is in any order.
Any order.
Joker, Embiid, Tatum, SGA, Anthony Edwards.
Hey, you just went completely left. I ain't gonna lie.
Completely left.
So you left out Luka,
Yep.
Steph Curry,
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Durant,
Mm-hmm.
LeBron.
Okay, so outside of Luka, the rest of them is on their downward trajectory, right?
Yep.
And so, see them niggas so good to where even though they going downwards, bro, that they still, you still got them. Just like what you said, you got to put them in the conversation, right? But they on their downward trajectory, and then you have to start putting them youngsters in there, bro, calling it what it is, because of the simple fact, Ron don't play defense like he used to. Steph's always been a defensive liability. You feel me? KD's still KD, but he ain't what he, and Luka don't play no defensive. And this just me, bro. You can't be in my top 5 and not play no defense. I don't care how great you are at offense.
So what about Giannis? Come on now, he played both sides. I get it. It's your top 5, so it can't be a right or wrong.
Nah, Giannis gonna have to be in there. I mean, he gonna have to be a 5B or something. Because you can't not put Giannis.
You can't.
Yeah, Giannis will have to, actually when I was saying that, because I guess recency bias, Giannis ain't played in the last 2-3 weeks. For some reason I just forgot about Giannis. Yeah, them my top. And see the reason why, because of this. Shea play on both ends of the court.
Yes.
Shea, it don't matter who he's playing against. He play at the same speed, the same pace, the same style, and ain't nobody came up with a way to stop him.
It's the same with Luka, though.
True enough, but Luka don't play defense.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards, if I would say out of any of them who would be irreplaceable with Giannis, it would be Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. Definitely agree. Because, right now, I think he more, he gonna wow you, highlight reel,
Yeah. And he really relevant right now.
Nah, he is. But don't get me wrong. Young boy got some game, though.
He do.
He got some game. I'm talking about it. He got a 3-level game. He can back you down. He got the mid-level. His 3-ball getting better, you know what I'm saying? And then just like we said, you can't take the fact away that, the boy on SportsCenter, he got some kind of highlight every week, you know what I'm saying? He ain't posting somebody, he hitting the head on the rim and blocking the shot.
Facts. I seen somebody say earlier this week that if Zion can stay healthy, he would be the league best player. I didn't agree with that.
I don't agree with that. I believe that if he stay healthy, see, you got to understand, Zion didn't even make the All-Star game this year. If he gets healthy, stays in, good shape, Zion will be talked about amongst the best, in the top 10. But to me, I don't think Zion, and I've been watching him a lot the last 2 weeks, I don't think he got enough in his bag to be considered amongst the rest of them young guys that I just named. And what I mean by that is this, I see Zion out on the perimeter all the time. And if you got good defense on him, getting to the rim, he only can go left. And then if he can't bulldog you, he don't have enough. You know what I'm saying? He don't have enough. It's on you, Brad.
Hi, my boy. Hey, so I got a question. Is Steph Curry top 10 player of all time?
Yeah. Steph is definitely top 10, and my reasoning behind Steph being top 10 is not just his play on the field, it's just how he transitioned the game. It's how he, you can't talk about basketball without talking about Steph. Steph is a big part. Steph is just as big, if not even bigger for the game as the dunk was when the dunk first got brought to the game back in the before the NBA and the what was the other league before they merged?
ABA.
You're right. So, because see, you got to understand the 3-point line been around for a long time, bro, but it was never considered a force as it is now. And he just took it in. I'm talking about took it to another level, bro. I mean, it's like, why go 2 and you just go 3? I mean, he got all the kids that's not 6'8", 6'9", relatable to him and his style of play. You know, I mean, look at the kids now; they all want to shoot threes. So Steph got to be top. He got to be top 10. And it ain't just about his play on the field, just about how he just took the game to another level.
Is he more closer to 5 than 10, or?
Nah, I ain't gonna give him all that. Nah, he more closer to 10.
Bro, he the best shooter ever.
Yeah, but I can't give him. The reason why I would say he more closer to 10 is because, bro, you just gotta look at all the ones that he came after, bro. You gotta look at, see, you young, bro, so it's easy for you. Like, you only see, by me being my age, I'm the bridge in both of these generations.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I can say that I seen basketball in the 80s and the 90s, the 2000s, and the 2020s, and now, right? See, you can't say that. You didn't see basketball in the 80s. Nope. You don't even really know what basketball in the early 90s looked like. Nah, you don't. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So by me saying that I can see that, what I'm getting at is this. I knew what the game looked like. I knew who was good. I knew that, like, what they brought to the table in that era. So it's not as easy for me. See, I have more people to put in that top 10. And I'll be willing to bet that pretty much all of yours outside of LeBron and Kobe and Shaq, if Shaq is in there, outside of that, they all in this era. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
But no, I pay homage to like Magic and Will.
Yeah, you pay homage to them. But are they in your top 10? Be honest.
Yeah, I think I gotta put them in just because. But see, that's the crazy part. It's like we always do that. Like we do it just because we have to. Like, or else it's like a cardinal sin. Because man, LeBron. I mean, Jordan barely in there. Nah, okay, I'm lying about that.
Yeah, I don't know you.
Yeah, I'm lying. But
I don't know what he been drinking, y'all.
We just got
Jordan barely in that, man. You crazy.
We Jordan pay homage to the old niggas.
Jordan paid away. Like, they not doing what they doing as far as taking the game to another level and generating the money and monopolizing the game like they are now without Jordan. Straight up. Yeah, okay. They not without Jordan.
Yeah. I can agree.
Magic and them wasn't having the type of off-court success and monopolizing their brand. They didn't know what branding was before Jordan. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, and see, that's why I say that, like, top 10, you got all of these greats that came before Steph. You got all of these people that you got to factor in to, like, I would probably, my top 10, just to be honest with you, I would probably have just 2 players that's playing right now currently in my top 10. That's it.
So just because
Steph and LeBron, that's it.
Well, let me ask you this. Okay. Just because they done it first, that makes them great.
No, it ain't about what order you done it in. It's about what you contribute to the game and what you done in your era of the game. You see what I'm saying?
How can Steph not be higher?
Okay, I'm gonna put it like this. My top 10, just to give it to you, and I'm gonna try to make it in the best order as I can. Jordan, Kobe,
okay,
Bill Russell, LeBron, Hakeem Olajuwon, Magic Johnson. Redo that. Magic Johnson, Hakeem Olajuwon. I'm gonna say
yes, Larry Bird.
I'm gonna say Steph. Kareem, Dr. J, and Bird.
Well, y'all are saying, bro. Y'all kill me with that.
I don't know. We kill you with what? With acknowledging that it was a basketball game before the 2000s. We kill you with that.
That's what I said. Y'all.
What we kill you with?
Because y'all, it's about who did it first.
Nah, it's not about who did it first, bro. It's just acknowledging the guys that came before this era, bro. Like, I can't wipe away that I didn't see basketball then. I can't wipe away how good they were.
Some of those guys were mid.
They was mid.
Yes, they weren't that
Nah,
good.
bro, they was not mid, bro. Them niggas was gas, nigga. You crazy.
Okay, they was good for their time.
Okay, but you guys take a fact of this, though. Them dudes was durable, bro. They played in a more physical league. Hold on, before you get started. Modern medicine and conditioning wasn't like it is now. Medicine wasn't like it is. So you got a lot of them dudes that play with injuries that if these dudes had now, they would be out for the whole year. They played with them injuries. Bro, Bill Russell played with a grade 3, grade 4 hamstring pull 1 year, the whole year. Bro, don't you know? If AD had it now, he'd be out 2 years. Come on, bro.
All right, that's true too.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
That ain't our fault.
You can't say you work with what you have.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, ain't nobody. It's the reason why no one is shooting from that distance. No one is shooting from the distance Steph shooting from back in the 70s. Because that's not where the game it evolved at. But it's also a reason why these dudes not playing that physical style of ball that they was playing back in the 70s and 80s.
Well, they was playing football back then. But let me ask you this. So did they have a basketball in a court in a 3-point line, right?
When in the 70s? No.
In the 80s, 90s, early 2000s.
Early 80s, 90s.
They all had a basketball, a 3-point line, and a rim.
What's your point, bro?
My point is they could have worked on their craft. None of them were skilled enough to do what Steph, Clay, all these shooters, Dame, they wasn't skilled enough. They didn't. That's not
that wasn't the game, bro. It wasn't even heard of to do that. So why would you work on something that's not even heard of?
They're professional basketball players.
That's not what the game is at that time, bro. Think about it. That's not what the game is at that time.
Nah, bro.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Quarterbacks back then, they had a football, right?
Yeah.
They had 100 yards on the field, right?
Yeah.
Why they wasn't passing for 5,000 yards back then? Why was they just using the running back? What was their arm broke back then?
Their arms.
That's not what the game was, bro. No, their arm
was weak.
But you know, it's just one of them things to where it's really the argument really lies in the gap, the age difference, the generational gap. The argument really is not what it always boils down to. It's not, bro. It's not. It's just the generational gap.
I don't know. I feel like they had the same opportunity to get good, and they failed that.
They was good, bro. I mean, they was good. At that time, bro. Look, at that time, bro, they talked about Bird at one point in time like they talk about whoever the best is now. At one point in time, they talked about Dr. J like they talk about whoever it is now, and could nobody tell them, man, these dudes ain't skilled. These dudes was doing shit to them at that time that was unbelievable.
Exactly.
See what I'm saying? Because it ain't been seen yet. Now, that been seen, so you got these dudes doing some other stuff that ain't been seen. It's called evolution, bro. It's called...
Imagine Dr. J with a jump shot, a 3-point shot. All he had to do, instead of doing all that jumping, just take a step back and shoot.
That wasn't his game. That wasn't where the game was in. I don't want to see Dr. J with a 3-point shot. I want to see Dr. J stand wherever he is in history doing what he was doing. And that was being dynamic, driving through the hole, giving us them highlight moves that he was giving us, bro.
So that's what I'm saying. You can't take away from.
Now, what you're trying to do is you're trying to rewrite history, bro. Things happen where they happen for a reason. You can't, this is where you get lost there when you try to say that, no, they should have been doing this. No, it's the reason why they wasn't doing this then. See what I'm saying? It's the reason why you just become good at managing money at 35 and you wasn't good at it at 20, because you had to learn some things in between, right? You had to experience some things, right? So you can't say, oh man, why I couldn't have been good at it then? You know, you didn't know the tools. You didn't have the experience and the tools to be good at it then. So I'm not saying that they didn't have the experience and the tools to do it, but everything happened for a reason.
Okay. All right.
Lost.
I'm just gonna let
another one of these youngsters, man, lost, man.
I'm just gonna let him have
It take another old school to school. Another one of these youngsters take an old school to school. Just put him on game. You know what I'm saying?
See,
that's all I'm doing, y'all. I'm just putting him on game.
No, that's the thing. So the younger generation always gonna feel like, you know, that the old generation sucked or that our generation was better. It's just a matter of.
I disagree with that. I don't put one generation above the other. I think that
generation is better.
I think that you got more great players in the league today than you did back in my generation,
because they're more skilled.
So this is what I'm getting at, though. Them dudes, no, that's not why, because just technically they were more skilled. It's just that how the game has evolved, right? Okay, so I don't feel like, well, me, I can't speak for all the older cats, but this just me. I don't feel like what you just say. Say what you just said again.
About we more skilled?
No. This is the old dudes or what? What did you just say?
Like the old generation. Y'all would never admit that we were the new generation is taking over. Y'all don't want to like lose that. Y'all want to keep
supposed to. It's your generation. You're supposed to take over.
Yeah, but
like we're not the old generation. Not here no more.
Y'all want to hold on to
my niggas last year.
Like Bill Russell was trash.
He was trash.
Or for his time, he wasn't trash.
Them niggas was factors. What are you talking about? They was trash.
He was playing against.
You can't call them trash, and they done what they done in the game and for the game.
You're right. I apologize.
You just can't.
I apologize. But just know, if you'd have played today, you'd have been cooked. Joker would have gave that man 50.
And he would have gave Joker the same thing.
He would have gave Joker 10.
Man, he'd have worked Joker. He'd have worked Joker, man. He'd have worked Joker on the offensive end. Joker don't jump at this high, my bruh. He'd have worked him on the offensive end. He'd have had 20 rebounds playing against Joker. He'd have outworked him.
Hey, one-on-one, who y'all got? Bill Russell or Joker? Let me know. Hey, it's been another real video. My guy's crazy. I think he's been cutting for a long time.
Man, another one of these youngsters just delusional and feel like, see, this is what the youngsters do. The youngsters let society trick them into thinking that history never happened. That's why they don't know about their history. They only know about what's happening. I'm just trying to put him on game, y'all. That's it.
Because I see it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, catch y'all next time. We out.